All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to learn how to make the bear pig project where you cut out a project out of cardboard and you assemble it. Okay, so we're going to start off in Maya. Let's pretend like this is a beautiful sculpture. So basically what you do is you're going to go File and you're going to export the selection. So you have to make sure you we have to right click and select this thing, and then you're going to go File, you're going to export the selection, and you're going to save it somewhere in your folder with your name on it, as you're going to choose an STL. Now that's the kind of file that you'd normally use on a 3D printer. So the weird thing about the Maya is once you save it as an STL, you have to open it up in Sculptress, and then from Sculptress you save it in an OBJ file. Save it as an OBJ file in Sculptress, and then you can use the Autodesk 123D is what we're going to use next. Okay. All right. Now if you're using let's say you're using Mudbox. So in Mudbox you would go to, let's make this bigger. So if you're in Mudbox, you'd go to the select tools, you'd right click and select the model, and you're going to go File, and you're going to export selection as an OBJ file. So you can, the other thing you can do with Maya is you could send it to Mudbox and then do the same thing, I guess. So Sculptors or Mudbox. So you're going to save it in an OBJ file in your folder somewhere. Okay. So once we get it as an .obj file, then we move to the next project, or the next program I should say, which is Autodesk 123D Make. Okay. So the first thing you do is you click Import. Okay. So you're going to click Import, and it's going to ask you um, for your email and password. So if you don't have an email and password, you have to make that. Okay, so I'm going to go to, I'm going to look around here to see where it is. Okay, and so once you import your project, you're going to get it in here. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to choose inches. You're going to choose this and this. Now here's the part that's important, is you need to choose what you're going to print it on. So you click on this thing. Okay, so you add a new one. Click that, and then you're going to name it cardboard, and the length is 17, the width is 11, the thickness is 0.125. That's what we're going to just use, the cardboard that I have provided for you. Okay, so set that up, right? And once you get that chosen, click done, and then just click right here and make sure that you're choosing this new cardboard setting. And then the construction technique is going to be stacked slices, and it's going to end up looking like this. Okay, and then once you get that set up, you can change the direction that you want to slice it and stuff. Okay, so I messed around with it and got it how I want, but change the direction until that looks right. And then you can look at the assembly steps, which is kind of fun because you can look at all the parts. So it shows you over here all the parts it's going to cut out, and then it's going to show you what you're working on. So by the way, so you're at part number 7, or so there it shows you where you're at, part 6. Then you go next to 7, and then 8, and then it's going to show you 9, 2, 9, 3. So there's 2 9s, 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3. So you can see all the parts and how they're going to go together. All right, so now we're going to get the plans, okay? And then this is an EPS, which will work in Illustrator. And so what we're going to do is going to export this, save it on your desktop, and then when you open it, though, for whatever reason it did it backwards. The 34 should be in blue etched, and this on the outside should be red, a cut. And so once you get to that point, watch the second spiel, and I will show you how to use Illustrator to fix that up. Okay?